Nothing can stop Biafra Actualization. I'm Ekpa Vows. Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra People of Goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I bring you another update. Coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, he posted this very news from Daily Times. And I'm bringing it to you here. Pay attention as we continue. Before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell right beside it whenever you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, and share. Tune in once you get notifications. So, dear friends, we have been seeing update ahead of Biafra declaration coming 2nd of December 2024 by Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the progress where this very government is moving with speed. The enemies are panicking and they're lamenting up and down. Here again, it says nothing can stop Biafra Actualization. Mazi Simon Ekpa vows, he has made it clear that he came to make sure that Biafrans exit that zoo called Nigeria, and he has been doing a very fantastic job. Chukwu Kikabema have been using him to pave way for this very freedom we are fighting for and the liberation. So pay attention as we continue with this very update. Mazi Simon Ekpa achieved a whole lot since he took over this very mantle after the kidnap of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when the enemies, the saboteurs, criminals that came out masquerading as their freedom fighters betrayed this very struggle. Biafra Prime Minister took it up, and since then, betrayed this very things struggle. Has been moving. Biafra Prime Minister took it up with speed. Then, and I'm very happy that I'm one of those that chose this very government with speed. So, dear friends, we must continue. So, pay attention as we continue. Here it says the Prime Minister of Biafra. So, dear friends, we must continue. So, pay attention as we continue. Here it says the Prime Minister of the Actualization of Biafra has said that nothing on earth can stop the actualization of his official XL. Official X, while a report by an international media titled Biafra's March to Official X, while a report by an international media titled the international recognition of Biafra agitation had shown the level of international recognition of Biafra agitation had shown the level of sacrifices. He added that the Biafra Convention for November 29th and the 2nd of December. He added that the Biafra Convention solidified the declaration of Biafra independence. I feel fulfilled knowing that our declaration of Biafra independence is coming to life with international knowing that our Biafra aspiration. This is a statement with international to the sacrifice. This is a testament. This is a testament of the sacrifice. To the sacrifice. This is a testament. This is a testament of the coming convention will solidify Biafra independence. Every Biafra is here to stay. Our coming convention will solidify Biafra independence. No force on earth can prevent Biafra from happening, he stated. All right, coming from Biafra Prime Minister, and this news media is a Daily Times. The enemies have been panicking. There is no way they have not tried. They succeeded in kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Biafra Prime Minister saying what they did to our leader who came peacefully requesting for Biafra exit from Nigeria. He now said, okay, I'm going to do it in my own way. And since then, he said it, I'm going to speak the language that Nigeria government will never understand. The terrorist state will never understand. And since then, he has been speaking this very language. And they have been fighting themselves to understand it, which they will never understand. Because Biafra is Elohim's project. Anybody that tries to betray this verse will fall into confusion. Just take a look at the criminal career agitators. What have they achieved since the kidnap of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Absolutely nothing, because they didn't come with any inspiration or any idea or any distinct on how to get Biafra. Rather, they came to be noticed and to be bribed, and they succeeded with that. Chukwu Kikabema now exposed them and pushed them aside. The reason he preserved Biafra Prime Minister not to mingle with these criminal career agitators, they might have known one or two about Biafra Prime Minister, but look at them, searching for where he came from, and his family, his relatives, in his village, his community, his state, and open. Look, just take a look at what they have been misbehaving. These are the flavors that came out saying they are fighting for Biafra. And since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have achieved nothing, absolutely nothing. Rather, they sold all the ones Madike managed to put together. ESN, for example. After the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what we heard from these flavors, these criminal career agitators and DOS is, Southeast governors approached them and they handed ESN over to them for them to be placed on the salary, monthly salary. Just take a look at that. People that came out before now masquerading as freedom fighters. But take a look at Bridgie and Bridgie PM. And you see where we are? We are moving with speed. And that is why I always proudly say that this government is our government. And I am proud of myself being one of those. Support of this very government. Because if not for this government, nobody will be talking about Biafra. Nobody will be doing anything for Biafra to be liberated or for Biafrans to exit that so-called Nigeria. Chukwuka Abiyama served Biafra Prime Minister for a time like this. He picked up this very mantle, and this very mantle has been going higher. Instead of coming down, keep going higher, and the enemies keep panicking. The oppressors never believed that after they bribed, they paid to those criminal career agitators, Biafra fire will still be burning. To the extent of them not sleeping. Biafra became more of their nightmares. They're like never before. That is for you to know. I heard Biafra Prime Minister. The Zogeria are past tense. The hardship and the evil they wished us, they will be the one to face it. That's last. And they're already facing it. What they planned against Biafrans is what is happening. Like taking over Biafra land with those foot soldiers they imported. But instead of that to happen, it's happening in the north. Residents are being sacked from their communities. They are being sent to IDP camp, and the terrorists are bandits. These foot soldiers are taking over these communities and relocating their own families. And that is what they wanted to do to Biafra, do in Biafra land before now. When they planted those foot soldiers everywhere in Biafra forest and bushes. Well, I'm very happy that Chukwuka Abiyama refused to allow the saboteurs and the criminal career agitators win. We have been mocked enough. Oh, Wazirike sold out. Oh, Juku did not get Biafra. Oh, this, that, this. Now they are no longer saying that. The story have changed. It's no longer business as usual. So, Biafrans, I'll stop here. Biafra Prime Minister posted this very update, and I would like to read some comments from Biafrans. And I will still advise Biafrans, for those of you that have not voted, can I say, oh, I need one day Biafra vote, may vote, I want Biafra. Go and show that you are a real Biafran. You have full Biafran blood in you, not mixed blood. Go and cast your vote. Because it's very, very important. That is why they say, cast your vote and hold your receipt. Hold your receipt very tight. It's very, very important. You will need it. Identify who you are. Because you will be asked your community, your village, everything. So, Biafrans, we must continue. Here again, Biafra Prime Minister said, the enemies have been destroyed, both the terrorist state, enablers, and all they plan against December 2nd has been destroyed. All their evil plans against December 2nd have been destroyed. There is nothing they can do about it. So, Biafrans, I'll stop here. Let me read a comment from Biafrans. First person said, all those that wish Biafra not to be restored will not be alive to witness it. Come in. Chukwuka Abiyama. He said, okay. So now, for me, I really want those that don't want Biafra to come, or those that vowed, oh, instead of Biafra to come through Simon Ekpa, let it not come at all. That is for you to see how wicked people are and how far people can go just to be against their own brother. That is how shameless some of them are. Instead of Biafra to come through Simon Ekpa, let Biafra not come. Somebody really made that comment. I was like, are these people really serious? So you prefer him to remain enslaved than your brother getting our freedom or getting Biafra? I don't know how we find ourselves with this kind of people. So I really want those that don't want Biafra to come to be alive and see Biafra. Seeing their self in where they preferred and seeing Biafra and how beautiful Biafra land is, they will regret their actions. Their conscience is going to appear on every blessed day. I really want them to be alive and see Biafra. You will see Biafra, you will not step your foot into it. So, Biafrans, we must continue. Another person said, the terrorist jihadist caliphate and armies and police and their enablers look into the eyes of a PM and they have all been destroyed. We genuine Biafrans worldwide looks into his eyes and all we see is a freedom for Biafra. Okay. Another person said, what they are doing now is a lamentation. You hate someone and you can't beat them or even do anything, but all you do is a lament. That is what they feel now. Ndiara. Another person said, Greater is the one with us than to them that are against us. Okay. Another person said Biafra is here to stay and there is nothing they can do about it. All right. Another person said a more destruction is coming their way, says the Lord Chukwukikabiyama. The independent state of Biafra has been signed in spiritual realm. Let's celebrate because Biafra is here. Okay. Another person said we are going home because we have come on board and there is no going back, whether they like it or not. All right. Another person says, I agree with you, 100% PM. Their pains are over 20%, 200% as they could not succeed. Another person says, so there won't be any excuse December 3rd. We must sign Biafra anthem at Opaiwek. Okay, another person says, right, Honorable Prime Minister, but will be one of Biafra, one of the United States of Biafra. Without you, believe me, our enemies would have conquered Biafrans and enslaved us. God bless and protect all BDF. They are doing a great job. Exactly. If not for Biafra Prime Minister, that is why sometimes I'll be asking myself, those that are insulting Biafra Prime Minister, calling him names and they saying all manner of things, bad things about him or to him, I really ask myself, are these people okay? If not for those that claim they are the ones that are in charge and they are the ones doing something, what can they show since the kidnap of our leader Mazen Amneka? No, what can US show Biafrans that they have achieved? Ask them about ESN. I've been seeing those flavors. All they have been parading is old ESN pictures. You ask them for current pictures and the recent ones, they will keep posting the old ones. Like that Eflef Biafra Prime Minister posted one certain time. He keep posting old pictures. You ask them, where are the current pictures? Since they believe or they keep lying to themselves that they are still in control of ESN, they should show us their recent pictures. They don't have it. It's just that old one. Since Ahmadike was a free man. No recent picture. You ask them, who are those that are supposed to be defending and protecting Biafrans in Biafra land? Immediately after the kidnap of our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Southeast, the governors approached them to hand over ESN. They did not hesitate. They did not resist. They willingly handed over ESN. And those that agreed to work for Southeast, the governor started terrorizing Biafrans. Those that refused were called criminals or kidnappers, and they were ambushed and killed. And they still posted it. These are the people, their names were mentioned on Radio Biafra. They have been killed by those career agitators. You are insulting Biafra. If not for him, who will be defending Biafra land? Who would have formed an army defending Biafra land today? Protecting lives and properties of Biafrans, making sure that Nigeria terrorist state no longer terrorize Biafrans, invade Biafra communities, set buildings ablaze, bombard Biafra land like before. Kill Biafra mothers in the market, had their houses. Who would have stopped all those things? Our people were even terrorized even on Easter Sunday in Biafra land. And what those criminal career agitators in the US, IPOB Nigeria, was lamenting on social media, telling you how they are going to bring Nigeria to its net. And every day our people were being terrorized and being killed, bombarded in Biafra land. That was when the attacks in Imo State, the burning of buildings and the killing and the kidnapping of Biafrans, which was like nobody owns Southeast anymore. The Fulanis can come and do as they please that time. Southeast governors were mute. Nobody said anything until Biafra Prime Minister, until Biafra Biafra Liberation Army started defending Biafra land. Gradually putting a stop to zoo terrorists and their atrocities in Biafra land. Have you heard of setting of buildings and these things ablaze like before? Setting of shops ablaze by Nigeria terrorist army. Bombarding of Biafra land. Since Biafra Prime Minister launched Biafra Liberation Army, how many times have you seen videos of our people crying and calling for help? The enemies are the ones feeling the heat now in Biafra land. Now ask yourself, if not for PM, who would have done that? If those criminals hand over ESN easily to Southeast governors, have they been able to create another one? The answer is no. What have they achieved? Absolutely nothing. So you go and sit down, use your tongue and count your teeth. Biafra is here to stay. Like Biafra Prime Minister said, nothing can stop Biafra independence. People should keep panicking and continue having sleepless nights and nightmares. That is what you people choose. And you people will continue with it. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. Thank you all. God bless you, Biafra Prime Minister. Chukwu Gabema will continue to guide and protect you for us. Say to that. Tune in once you get notification and share.